What's up, bro? So, we are going to take a look at how the markets have been affected today. Wait, can you hear me okay, bro? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Alright, cool. Alright. I think I'm gonna start doing this maybe once, twice a week. I feel like it would be fun to let people see how I trade live. I might start out with $50,000 trades and work my way up and just be a degenerate for once a week. I just get to be a crazy trader. I mean, Bitcoin, we already know what the deal is, but Ethereum is the real interesting thing to trade right now. I mean, look at this. This is pure money. Look at this. This already broke out once, but it was a fake out. But it's not like Ethereum is going to break above this line anytime soon. So I'm definitely looking to trade this as soon as possible. Where are you from, Zoady? Bro. Mm. So it looks like the inflation numbers look like they were very, very bad today. People expected inflation to go down, but it actually went up. So that is why we saw this big dump. That is what it looks like here today. But it's crazy because it dumped about 4 or 5%, but it pumped right back up. So they were liquidating the short. It was a short squeeze. A lot of people, I bet, lost a lot of money here. That is very dangerous. Palestine, but you live in London. That's cool, bro. For sure. I'm in Dubai right now. I put these little price targets here so people can see when to short and when to long the next time, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to be long right now. That's a stupid decision to trade long right now. You should always follow the trend. Things look like they're headed downwards. I'll tell you one thing, if we really do get a $10,000 Bitcoin, we're going to see who the real weak hands are. We're going to see a lot of people claim to hold, but we're going to see who panic sells and gets scared. We'll see their real colors come out. For a short, my entry, well, I entered a short the other day at around 19.6, but I already took profits at 18.5. So it wasn't too, I mean, it was a 5% trade and I used Forex. It was a 20% profit right there, but to be honest, I'm looking for my next short entry, which would be right here, bro. 19.2, that is where I would enter a heavy short, to be honest. I really want to do live trading and just trade like a degenerate, but I don't think it's worth it right now. There's 1, 2 people in here. What do you think, bro? Should I just start trading? Play it safe? I'm trying to grow the channel, bro, so I think people would like to see me trade with $50,000 every week and show them that it's not that hard. It's very doable. But you know what's very interesting? Finance. For some reason, Bitcoin's been moving, Ethereum's been moving, Binance just hasn't moved at all. Zero moves. It's just been sitting still. And they just got hacked the other day for a lot of money, so I mean, I guess not a lot of money, but in the crypto world it wasn't a lot of money, but still, I mean, $500 million hack and the price does not move at all. Pretty crazy. Yeah. I think I might just enter a short then, but I'm waiting for the right entry point. That's crazy. So Bitcoin basically in the last 6 hours decided to dump by 5% and then shoot right back up. I bet people were getting liquidated left and right here. Let's take a look. How much money has been liquidated in the last 1 hour? Let's see here. I want to see. I want to see who got fucked today. Okay. So $40 million in the last 4 hours liquidated. And they were all longs figures. 800K liquidated as well. That's very cool. Makes sense to me. Correct, yes. You know, I don't disagree. You know, trading based off of liquidation levels, I mean, you can use liquidation levels just like anything else with technical analysis. You know, you can use it as a tool to your advantage, but I do not recommend entering trades solely based off of liquidation levels, to be honest. You can use them, but that's very risky because you realize, there are people who just, there are bots even that are configured and programmed to sit there and to watch people who are trying to take advantage of liquidation levels and, you know, that's why you see crazy candles in the chart. That's why you end up seeing candles like this. Let me show you. This was 100% a bot. This was not just normal human trading. This isn't just someone sold a lot or bought a lot. This is something happened here. Definitely. I mean, we can find out for sure if we'd like. Let's see. Yeah, actually, there was some volume behind this actually, so I take that back. There was a lot of volume actually, so someone sold a lot of Bitcoin there. You want to know something crazy? I went to a meeting today with an exchange, a reputable crypto exchange here in Dubai. Yeah, the dump was also from the CPI data for sure, but the CPI data was released at about, I mean, the CPI data came out, I believe, after this happened, to be honest. But yeah, you're right, it was mainly the CPI data for sure. But candles like this, when you see them happen for no good reason, for example, por ejemplo, let me see here. Something like this here, there was no good reason for this to happen. Let me take away the support level so you can see what I mean. You can see here, you know, there was no crazy volume going on that made this happen, this wick up. So things like that, just know when you see something in the chart that looks very unusual, when you see something like that in the chart, just know that they are constantly looking to liquidate people and stop them out of their shorts and longs. You want to hear a crazy story, bro? I was at an exchange today. I was meeting up with a reputable exchange from Singapore who is now opening a headquarters here in Dubai. And basically it was just a deal. They wanted to buy some Bitcoin, but they didn't want to do it through an exchange. So a couple of guys, just basically a family out here, wanted to buy a large quantity of Bitcoin. Now, you won't believe me when I say this, but 100,000 Bitcoins. So this Swedish guy comes into the meeting and I couldn't believe it. I mean, he was ready to sell them 100,000 Bitcoins on the spot. They closed the deal. Just to let you know, 100k Bitcoins is about 1.9 billion US. And it was very interesting to watch this transaction happen. He sold it to them at a very, very small, he actually made a little over 65 million by upcharging per token a small amount, but it was crazy to watch that happen. Just shows you when they talk about whales, there are huge whales out here, massive whales. There are not even just companies, there are singular, just regular people who happen to be sitting on a lot of Bitcoin. Because when I say whale, I'm thinking 1,000 to 10,000, you know, above anything above 1,000, 5,000 Bitcoins. That's a whale in my opinion. But this guy apparently had access to over 100,000 Bitcoin. Very interesting though. I wonder why he was selling. I think he probably just wanted to take a little bit of profit. Should have done it at the peak, I'll tell you that. Oh, DXY starting to come down here. The scary thing is, you hear a lot of people talking about how this crash is going to be different than anything we've ever seen. And it's going to be the biggest crash of this generation. I mean, what do you think? Do you guys think that has any merit? Do you guys think this will be the craziest crash we've ever seen? Because to be honest with you, I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I buy it. What do you think? Do you guys think this will actually be one of the largest collapses of the markets? Because to be honest, I don't know. I don't think it will be that. Like, do you guys think this coming recession is anything similar to 2008? Of course, 2008 had a lot of a lot of complicated variables and weird things going on there. It wasn't just a simple thing. It was a lot of domino effects, but definitely, And by the way, this whale, this guy, he was a Swedish guy. This guy who was selling his 100,000 Bitcoins, to me, when I was talking to him, I was making conversation, he didn't seem like somebody that, I mean, it's very possible that he's been holding Bitcoin since 2011 or something, but I don't know why. It just seemed to me that he didn't know too much about blockchain and crypto. I don't know. I just want to look at this since I'm bored and no one's in here right now. Let's just see. 2008 collapse, financial crisis. What are we talking? 55% collapse of the S&P. The interesting thing is, this whole, guys, all of this since COVID, this is COVID, right? All of this was really just fake. I mean, you guys know, this ran up almost 50%. It was just the governments and money printing injecting liquidity into the markets. And of course, if you inject a bunch of money into people's hands, they're going to invest. So I don't even consider any of this realistic, guys. But according to what they're saying, I mean, from peak, we've already fallen 30%. So let's say another 30%, another 20%. I don't see this happening, honestly. I see something like worst case, something like this, 3200 S&P maybe. Nasdaq actually just lost its support and now it's just bounced right back up into it, but CPI did spook a lot of people. Do I just trade off of SNR? Can you elaborate what you mean SR? What do you mean by SR? Oh, support. Okay. Yeah, so support and resistance, honestly, if you don't want to, because trading, I know it gives trading a bad rap, honestly, when people use all these crazy sure, indicators and technical analysis, they do work, but to be honest, support and resistance, yeah, that's really all you need fundamental wise. I would say macros, 50% macros, 50% TA using support and resistance. And of course, you want to use, EMA ribbons, you want to use Fibonacci retracements, whatever. If you want to use those things and you can use them to your advantage, why not? But support and resistance are number one, key things that I look at when I'm entering a trade. It has to make sense to me. My stop loss has to be right directly above a support or resistance, and my take profit will usually be take profit, not so much, but my stop loss definitely depends on support resistance. My entry point definitely depends on how far we are from support and resistance. So yeah, definitely. How long you've been in crypto, bro? 3 years, okay. Yeah, support and resistance, definitely, I would say the basics, I mean. And it's interesting, people think to trade you need all these crazy tools, and you really don't. You really don't. You need to have a good understanding of macros, you need to have a good understanding of the traditional and macro markets, and you pair that with a little bit of technical analysis. And I would say, if you're are you new to trading? Oh, 13, okay. You know more than me then. Shit, I mean, 13. I was gonna say, I mean, just essentially, number one things I tell everyone when they ask me is just that help me a lot, at least, is to write down every single trade you take, document it. And I don't mean type it somewhere, I mean write it down on paper, and write down details about that trade and how you were, just details about your day leading up to taking that trade. I think that's something people don't do enough. And in general, also, you cannot be greedy. You cannot. You already know these things, but yeah. Of course, no, and on-chain metrics and, looking at data, that helps, but, sometimes you see people with too many crazy indicators, and, to be honest, you don't need those. Support and resistance are probably most important. Support and resistance, macros, understanding how things affect each other in the traditional markets. But in general, yeah, bro. I mean, I don't think it matters too much. I just think you shouldn't be too greedy. I think too many people take trades And if the trade doesn't go their way and they get stopped out, by the way, also very tight stop loss. I always use very tight stop loss. If I get stopped out, I'm not going to go and look for a re-entry. I'm not doing that. I'll wait for the next opportunity. I don't ever chase opportunities to trade. If I see something, like for example, this Ethereum trade, I was a little upset that I missed out on this. And look right now, we're back up here. And I wouldn't be surprised actually if we saw a little bit of a short squeeze back up to around 1320. And this is where I would be super interested to enter a heavy short. Because then we're talking something like this, down to 1,200 maybe. And I would place my stop loss right here, 1350, boom, very tight stop loss. That's what I would do. Very interesting trade here, to be honest. I felt bad I didn't take it yesterday, but now when I look at it, I realize that, you know what, I might actually still be able to take this. I like this. This looks very good to me. Just because the macros right now, I do not see price just jumping back off. Because even if we did get a pump off this support, as we already have so many times, there's only so many times you can test a support or you break above it or break beneath it eventually, guys. So basically, even if we do break above, then I would just look to enter a short here, and it's worked for me. I haven't done it much with Ethereum, but it has worked for me on the Bitcoin chart over and over now. If I show you, let me show you what I mean here. It has worked for me on the Bitcoin chart all the way from up here to here. It's worked for me, especially in the last few months. This trend line. That's crazy. I thought if I went live, maybe I'd get 5 people, 10 people. One person is in here. Maybe I need to make them a little more entertaining. But yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, all those tools, you don't really need all those. In general, just understand technical analysis, understand how to read a chart, and macros. You don't need all these crazy, complicated tools, but if you do know how to use those, then good, use them to your advantage. What about you, bro? Where do you think the bottom for Bitcoin is? I want to know what you think. Yup. But see, that's another thing. You don't want to think that way when you're trading. You don't want to think of it as getting back because it's the same concept, right, as people gambling. I need to just win one more. I need to get it back. Like, you know, if you take a small loss, hopefully it is small because you use stop losses, but you just wait for the next opportunity. You don't push it. You don't look too much to chase down their trade, right? The trade comes to you. You don't want to chase trades. You should just see a trade in the chart. It should make sense and you just go for it. Just, you know, you always have to practice good risk and reward too. What do you think about Binance, bro? It's very interesting to me that Binance just has been sitting still, like in the recent weeks and months, I mean. What do you think? I mean, sure, we've had some movement, but to me this is very interesting. I mean, right here. For some reason it seems to keep gravitating similar to Bitcoin, but Binance has just been even more stable. This would have been a great point to short. Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't really even notice that. But yeah, Binance just been kind of... And these are the worst times in the market. I mean, sure, it could be worse, but I like to see movement because that presents opportunity. But when we're just trading sideways like this, it gets boring. Oh, okay, I see. I see what you mean. Makes sense, yeah. So when did you do that though? So you, okay, I see. I see what you did. Yeah. In general though, when we look at Binance is down way, way less than Bitcoin and Ethereum though. That's really interesting. Actually, not even Ethereum, but Bitcoin for sure. Wow. Yeah. Binance is doing 20% better than Bitcoin in terms of drawdown. But Ethereum, I've been talking about this a lot just because I see a lot of room for Ethereum, honestly. This is what scares me, and this is why I want to enter a large short, because Ethereum has a lot of room to head down, to be honest, guys. Honestly, like $1,200 Ethereum is still super like high in my opinion during a bear market like this. I expected $600, 700 by now. But I don't know, this trade that I was pointing out to you here, this trade honestly is so interesting to me. And I was regretting not taking it, but now looks like I'm going to get the opportunity to take it. And that's what I meant by don't chase a trade, bro. If you see a good opportunity, you take it, you manage your risk, and you don't chase after it. You don't spend all the, I enter trades based on a 4 hour time frame. I don't do degenerate trading at 30 minutes. So I enter one trade, maybe two trades a week. Maybe on the daily time frame sometimes. Just time frames that are more reasonable and reliable. But this is a beautiful trade, I'm not gonna lie. This is perfect. I'm gonna enter a short on this for sure, especially if price comes back to here. Ethereum touches 1300 again, you best believe I'm entering a heavy short. Perfect opportunity. Now if it breaks above and it tricks us, that's okay, we enter here. Somewhere around there. But I don't see this happening. Do you guys see this happening? Yeah, it's a good opportunity, honestly. It is a very good opportunity. And I wouldn't give you a shitty opportunity, brother. I don't want this channel to be like those moon boys, you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to talk down about them too much because I know them in person, but I want this channel to be realistic. And I know I'm gonna get less views than them for that, but I'm gonna keep it real on here. Fuck it. Keep it real, authentic analysis. Appreciate it, bro. If you can, just, you know, yes, only real one for sure. There's been a few people that have been interacting and slowly, it's growing. I mean, to be honest with you, since I've only started doing this a month ago, honestly, I don't mind. I mean, I don't care if the growth takes a while. Unlike some people, I'm not really doing this just to get clout or just to make money. Like, I can do that by myself, to be honest. But I figure it's actually really fun to make this type of content, and I spend all day looking at it, so why don't I make content about it, right? But I appreciate it, bro. Your friend told you about it? Your friend told you about this channel? Who's your friend? That's weird, bro. I only have like 200 subs, so I don't know how that's possible. That's crazy. But you know what? I think this channel will grow a lot in the coming bull market. I see that happening. I've watched people grow their channels in the last year. I've seen how much they've grown. Some of them from 5K subs to 100 just through 2021 bull market peak. So just takes patience. Okay. Oh, Amir. Okay, yeah, Amir. I've seen his. Yeah, he definitely watches the videos very often. He's cool. He has good feedback too. Bro, I want to know because I just got this mic. I just switched mics because I hated the other mic. Can you hear this? Like, is it good quality or does it sound like shit? Like, does the audio sound good or not really? It's good. Okay, that's good. You know the funny thing, I've been using like $120 mic and it was trash. Like up until today, that's what I've been doing for all my videos, and it's embarrassing. I want to delete all of them. They're so disgusting. And this mic was from Amazon for $12. And would you look at that? But I think maybe I just dropped it too many times, probably fucked it up. I don't know. But yeah, bro, what do you think? So I know you said to keep it safe, but I'm going to start once a week, maybe Fridays, Thursdays, when people are all on YouTube. I'm gonna start doing what I call Degen, the Degen Chronicles. So on those days, I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna trade with maybe 50,000, maybe 10,000 to start. 50 is a little much if there's no one watching, but we're just gonna trade live and we're just gonna see where it takes us. If we make money, that's great. If we lose money, it was content, right? You'd actually join in? You want to trade with me? Well, I was thinking of doing a trading competition with my viewers actually. When my channel grows a little, I'll get all the subs. Everybody will do a trading challenge. We're all going to start out with only, let's say, 500 or $1,000. First person who can grow that to 20,000. Actually, no, that's two. Let's say whoever can grow 1,000 to 10,000, and I'm going to give it a couple months, a month maybe. Whoever can grow it from 1,000 to 10,000, they win the challenge. I think that would be really fun. Whoever wants to participate. $1,000 starting point. See if you can get it up to 10. If you can do that, you're the winner, and there will be some prize. And maybe I'll give away an Ethereum or something. I don't know. That seems like that would be good content. It might be fun. No, bro, I don't have a Discord. Uh, People have been telling me to start a Discord. Is that something I should do? Is that really that important, you think? Wow, do you guys see this? Wow. And by the way, another perfect opportunity that I actually didn't miss out on, I did take this trade. This right here was perfect. I entered right over here, no fake outs, nothing crazy happened. Perfect short, and I closed it around here. It was perfect. It was picture perfect. I entered with like $5,000. I closed 10%. It was a $500 trade, and it happened within 3 hours, so it was great. But I saw it again happening right here. Boom. See that? I noticed it happening again. So I said, okay, history is repeating. Let's take this trade too. So that's another one if you entered that one. And by the way, every trade I take, I post it too. I tell you guys what I'm doing so that you can join in with me if you trust me like that. If you don't trust me, I understand though. Yeah, you're right. I should start a Discord. You're right. I just feel like I shouldn't start it maybe until I'm gonna wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers maybe. Because I don't know. I'll start a Discord though. Since you asked, I guess there's at least one person who wants it. I'll start one. That's fine. So you're Palestinian, bro, but you live in London, right? What do you think? How do you like London? Oh, you're studying? Okay, cool. What are you trying to do? If you're ever in Dubai, bro, we'll link up if you want. You know what's really funny right now, bro? I actually met my friend who he has a YouTube too. His name's Sammy Four Flies. He's a pretty big creator in the space, but I actually met him joining his live stream one day randomly. Like this is 2019, and messaging him and telling him we should link. And that's how I started kicking it with him, and that's how I linked up with him, and we became good friends. It's very funny. So if you ever come through, you hit me up. We'll link up. This was a perfect trade, bro. I wish like things like this is picture perfect. And I could have just short right here, long right here, short right here. You know, if I wanted to, I could have scalped this all the way. Made a shit ton of money. But I decided to play it safe because I saw these 2 points of convergence, perfect resistance to short, and I closed it right around there. It was perfect. When I see things like this, alarms go off and I get excited. Studying economics and law. That's crazy, bro. Cambridge, okay. That's dope. Yeah, bro. Same here. I went to school in California. I mean, I'm from the US, but California's a dump now, bro. It's a shithole, to be honest. Los Angeles. Have you ever seen videos of the homeless people in Skid Row in Los Angeles? And yet they want us to pay crazy income tax and they don't even take care of the place. It's so fucked. I made a video yesterday comparing all the market cycles and I thought a lot of people would like it, but it actually did horrible. It has like 20 views. That's sad. I thought people would really like that video. But I guess that's how it goes, right? If you didn't see it, you should check it out, bro. It's really cool. I just went and compared all the cycles, 2012 to 16, 16 to 20, and this current cycle, and I just compared them all. What difference do we see? Oh, that's crazy. If you ever come to Dubai, bro, we'll meet up for sure. And you're studying, I mean, shit, you're studying economics literally at school, so you must have that must help you a lot with your trading. Because I didn't really understand economics till I started getting into markets. I had no idea. I studied business and biochem, but I didn't like actually understand markets like I do now. So that's good. Do your economics professors ever get like jealous or like they're teaching economics but they're not really making quite as much money as you? Oh, we got a mirror in here. That's cool. What's up, bro? Have I seen the resistance zone on dollar index? Okay, let me check that out just for you, bro. For you, Amir. The resistance zone on dollar index. Let's go US dollar index. Okay. Can you clarify for me which zone you're talking about, Amir? Are you talking about this right here? 110, is that what you're talking about, bro? Oh, I'm on the weekly. I'm such an idiot. Why am I on the weekly right now? Hmm. I suppose I see what you're talking about. Yeah. 1 hour chart. You're right though. Yeah, that is, yeah. But you know what? That's a very good thing. Yeah, exactly. You're right. But you know, Amir, that's a very good thing that we're seeing resistance here in the chart. Because as we know, the dollar, US dollar going up, that's horrible for us. I mean, for crypto investors and anyone who's in a risk on asset. This is not good. So, you know, it would be really nice to see the US dollar start to head to the downside a little bit. DXY is going way too high. Amir, have you ever looked at the last time the DXY went to these type of heights? It's very interesting. Last time this happened, Amir, was 2002. Can you believe that? 1999, 1998, 01. That's the last time we reached these type of levels, dude. So, to be honest, when people keep saying Bitcoin to 10K, the only way I see that happening is if something like this happens. For the DXY to pump another 10%, that's a lot for the DXY. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So Amir, you and Zawaidi, you guys are friends? You guys know each other in person? Cousins, okay, that's really cool, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. So you're in London as well. Or no, you're not in London? Are you also in London or oh, Miami. You found my channel on TikTok? Oh, okay, I see what you okay, okay. That's cool. You're in the US. Where are you at? Cause I'm in Dubai, but I'm from California, like, but I don't go that often. Every 6, 7 months I go back. I see what you mean here. Yeah, that is a really strong resistance for the dollar. Crazy. Oh, you're in Georgia, but you just moved from Florida. Okay, that's cool, bro. Why'd you leave Florida? I've heard Florida is actually amazing. I want to go to Florida, to be honest. If I could, if I could be based in two places, I would just pick up California, forget about it forever, and go to Florida and Dubai back and forth. That's what I would do. Dubai is really cool, bro. You know, the crazy thing about Dubai is people think just from the internet and from TikToks and maybe some part of it is true, but people think you need to be like some trillionaire to come here and live here and um they just think you need to be uber wealthy to enjoy life here and come live here, but when you get here you realize that that's not necessarily the case. You have a lot of working class people, you have a lot of just regular people. Now, I will admit there isn't much of a middle class here. So you definitely do have, very, very upper class people, and then you have labor type people. Definitely, that's how it is. But it's not as expensive as people think. I live in Business Bay, which is a really decent area, and the rent, even for Burj Khalifa, if you were to go check the rent right now, it is not as expensive even as a regular building in Los Angeles. Did you guys notice this on the Tesla chart? This is crazy, right? I can't believe, I mean, I don't trade stocks, but this, I don't know if you guys saw this on the Tesla chart. Cup and handle. Family, okay, I understand, yeah. Honestly, though, I haven't been to California since maybe it's been like 4 or 5 months. No, it's been like actually only 3 months. But I don't plan on going back till next June. When it gets hot out here, then maybe go back there and chill and see family and whatever. Just chill. But I like it here though, bro. It's cool. You know the nice thing, it's really, really, really safe. I shit you not, you could go outside with a $20 million watch and you could drop it somewhere. And I promise you someone would return it somehow, and no one would even think of stealing it, to be honest. Did you guys see this on the Tesla chart? Very interesting. Huge cup and handle, which I was thinking about longing it, but I don't really trade stocks, but that would have been a 15% trade right there, profit. And then just dumped completely, which was expected because of this resistance level. So that's why, when people say, support and resistance, bro, definitely very important. That's all you need to trade for the most part. It's what I use for my trades. It's very important. Because you could see, if you, let's say just for example here, if you were to have long, every time we touch this point, you would have made money. If you shorted, every time we came up here, you made money. So you play that game. Now, sure, sometimes you have these fake out candles. That's okay. You wait till the next opportunity, and you long, and you short, and you long. You guys get what I mean? Your dad says the same thing. Yeah, bro, literally, you know how it is in the US, I don't need to tell you, but if I were to drive a Lambo in California and go in the gas station at night and leave it with the keys in the car on, what are the odds someone takes it, bro? Probably 4 out of 10, maybe more. It's just so bad, but it's really safe here. So that's why you see a lot of foreigners. I'm going to be honest, there are a lot of big crypto guys out here. Like big guys. Big guys. Big dogs. And probably just because they want to enjoy their wealth without having to worry. If they want to wear a $50 million watch, they have the choice to do that out here at least. Now, me personally, even if I did have, even if I were to go do that, I don't see the point in things like that. Sure, you can spend some money, but I promise you, even if you gave me $1 trillion right now, I probably wouldn't really buy much. I would not buy expensive watches and whatnot. Maybe some real estate. Maybe a little German car, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys, to be honest, is that was very interesting to me with the DXY, is that the last time we even reached these type of peaks and heights was over here. And that was much higher, but yeah, 2001. Even 2008, I mean, yeah. Bro, you could lock up a Lexus anywhere in Cali, it doesn't matter, they will disassemble it and sell it. Yeah, bro. Literally. Disassemble it. Is that did that happen to you? Is that what happened? No, you're right though. And you guys know what catalytic converters are? They're like homeless people run around stealing them off cars because they're super easy to take off of a car, and you can sell them quick cash, $500. You can get rid of one in like 10 minutes. So people steal those off people's cars a lot. I've seen homeless people do that. But yeah, in Dubai, you don't have to worry about stuff like that, to be honest. I guarantee you, like, I've just seen it in person too. Like, if someone drops $100 bill or whatever, someone behind them is going to tell them, "Hey, you dropped your money." In the U.S., I bet you no one tells you shit. Your friend in Florida had that happen. Yeah, bro. Catalytic converters. If you watch, bro, there's literally videos dedicated to this on TikTok and Instagram. People go around stealing, like filming homeless people stealing these off people's cars, bro. It's so bad. But yeah, Dubai, I was actually telling your cousin this, bro. Do I think trading on daily is better than hourly? Um, it depends, bro. I mean, so I'm assuming we're just let me show you an example of this so I can prove this to you. When you're trading on the hourly, bro. Now, I don't know, are you talking hourly like 1 hour or are you talking like 4 hour? Because 4 hour I totally have no problem with, and I do that very often, more than even the daily. 4 hour makes sense to me. But when you're trading on something like 1 hour, it's just, this is so, it's, I don't like doing it because I like to see patterns close on a higher time frame. Because if a pattern is, verified and closed on a higher time frame, like a daily or even weekly, that tells me, okay, this pattern is definitely playing out. Versus on the hourly, it's quite easy for a pattern to become obsolete if it goes above a certain point or below a certain point. That pattern is no longer in play. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say that? Like on a higher time frame. For example, let me show you here. How about this? I'm going to show you so you can. Cool. Here, let me show you. So right now, if we zoom out of the Bitcoin chart here, this is the daily time frame. Okay? Long term, we are actually forming a huge bullish pattern, and it's funny not many people are talking about this, but look at this. Guys, eventually, this is a falling wedge. What do we know about falling wedges? They are a bullish pattern. Now, obviously, this falling wedge has a long way to go, and we have maybe some more downside, but I can almost guarantee that at some point we will see something like this play out over the long term, though, of course. But yeah, in general, I like to trade on the 4 hour. That's my like time frame of choice. Definitely the 4 hour, but I don't mind trading on the 1 day either. The 1 day is fine too, bro. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But what did you mean by that? Do you trade on like, are you talking trading like 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, like that? Exactly, that's what I meant. Yep. Much more room for fake outs, and it's just risky, bro. It's just really risky. As long as if you trade something, on the 4 hour minimum or at least daily for sure, you can definitely identify a good trend. And from there, you can see where it takes you. So I definitely like that. What do you think, bro? I was telling your friend this exactly, degenerate trading. And that's what you should do, bro. Yes, exactly. You should plan them out. I was telling your friend though, I think once a week I'm gonna do something called Degenerate Hour or Degenerate Chronicles, where I'm going to be trading live in front of people just like this, but I'm probably $50,000 and I'll enter trades in live for everyone to see. And I think that would be entertaining for people. I think they will be entertained if I lose money. I think they will be entertained if I make money. What do you think? If you think that that's something you would be interested to watch, let me know because I'm gonna start doing it. I mean, I'm growing fairly quickly here. It went from 50 to 100 to 200 subs. So I think when I get around 500, I'll have a good group. You join in? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think if I start to see some bigger growth a little bit, around 500 subs, 1,000 subs, I'm gonna start doing that. Or I'll start sooner if people are interested. We'll see. I might open a Discord too. Your cousin told me I should do that. I don't know if you were here. Exactly, that's what I'm going to do. Like, it's going to be ironic, like non-ironically making fun of people who actually do that and be serious about it, but I'm going to be kidding, obviously. I mean, obviously, 50,000 is nothing to joke about, but for the content, it is definitely worth it. Definitely. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to actually be doing it seriously, but I feel like people would really enjoy that if I did that. Let them see how I plan out my trades. I was telling your friend, bro, this trade is something I'm very excited about. Ethereum, it's forming this falling wedge, and it's just perfect, bro. It doesn't get better than this, to be honest. I thought it was already playing out and I got upset that I missed it over here on this fake out, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to be waiting for us to go around here and I'll short. I'll enter a very heavy short with my stop loss right above 1340. And if that doesn't play out, I guarantee I can short that. Wannabe MGTOW. Yeah, I like to see that. You'd like to see that? Where'd you come from, bro? That's funny. Where are you from, bro? I'll do it then. If you want to see it, I'll do it. I'll start next week. I'm actually working with a really cool exchange over here. I don't want to bore you guys with it too much, but I will definitely go live and I will degenerate trade with $50,000 in front of you guys. Honestly, I'm not a greedy trader, so for me, if I'm trading with 50K, if I can close 10%, I'm fine with that. I'm very fine with that. $5,000 profit for that day and I'm done for the day. That's fine by me. Vice versa, I'm willing to lose up to $2,500 if I'm trading 50K. So that gives you an idea of where I would put my stop losses, to be honest. But yeah, I was telling your friend, bro, your cousin actually, that I was like in a meeting today. It was crazy. It really made me realize that the type of whales that are in Dubai, I didn't know, bro. Like, um, I literally there was a OTC, just like an under the table sale, person to person, and this guy bought 100,000 bitcoins. Like it was nothing too, bro. He was literally sitting there in his flip flops. His shirt was ripped, his jeans were ripped, and he was talking to the bankers like, "Are we gonna get this over with, or you guys are taking too long? Are you guys bullshitting?" Like he was just like it was nothing. I've never seen that. I have close friends with thousands of Bitcoin, but 100,000 Bitcoin, guys, that's 1.9 billion if you don't do the math for you. So that's kind of crazy in my opinion. I don't know though. He might be an early holder from 2011 who just never sold, or he just might be a wealthy investor who just decided he wanted to buy a lot of Bitcoin. I don't know why he was selling it though. It doesn't make sense for him to be selling at 19, 18K, but He wanted to liquidate. He wanted to take some profits, it looks like. 100K, bro. 100,000 Bitcoin. No, I bullshit you not. If you don't even believe me, I literally have the contract of the sale. I can literally show you that it says the agreed upon amount. And yeah, it's insane. They invited me to the meeting, and listen how funny this is. They invited me to the meeting thinking that I was gonna sell them Bitcoin. They thought that I had access. They told me originally they wanted to buy 100 Bitcoin. So I met up with them, and it turns out in the meeting, no, we need 100,000 Bitcoin. 100,000 Bitcoin, guys. Like, so if you see some crazy whale transaction soon in the future, you know, maybe you know where it's coming from. But just to show you guys, 100,000 times 19,000. There you go. 1.9 times 10, bro. $1.9 billion. And he was selling it like it was nothing. Like, oh, can we get this over with? Like, he was in a rush. I was like, bro, are you good? Now, here's the interesting part. Bitcoin at the time when this was happening, this was earlier today. I believe it was at something like 19K flat, right? He sold it to them actually for a small fee of about $1,000 per token. Okay? So, the interesting thing is, he actually took home as an additional bonus about $100 to $200 million. So think about that, how crazy that is. Nah, I know you're not BSing. Dubai is insane. My cousin's uncle runs some investing firm there. Minimum you can put in is 1 million. 1 million is the minimum investment? No way. What kind of investment firm does your uncle run? Like a private equity, like real estate, or just everything? What is he running? What type of investment firm? You know, I've been seeing a lot of crypto hedge funds pop up out of nowhere. I actually applied to one to be like a consultant for them, and they never hit me back, so I guess I'm not good enough for them. But it was actually the founder of Kraken. If you've ever heard of Kraken Exchange, he basically left Kraken, which is if you guys don't know, it's an exchange that's been around for a long ass time. But he built Kraken. I guess he decided to leave and start a hedge fund, crypto hedge fund. I am not remembering the name of the hedge fund. It's in San Francisco. But let me think. What was the name of that crypto hedge fund? I don't know. I have the application somewhere, but I applied to be a consultant for them, but they were looking for like, I guess, crazy genius, like algorithmic traders, like. Oh, okay, so it's your cousin. Oh, he's Saudi. Okay. You know, there was an expo the other day, um, like a tech kind of expo, and there was actually a whole room like building for just for Saudis and for their like ventures and companies and whatnot. It was crazy. I posted a TikTok from the event. If you guys saw it, it was like a flying car. It was the first flying car ever. It was really crazy. I'm on the East Coast in the US, always looking for live trading. Okay, bro, I'll start live trading for sure. I'll start doing it next week, okay? If that's what you're interested in, I'll do that. Yeah, I posted it on TikTok. You can see it if you want. It was a flying car. Now, it didn't have wheels, but everyone was commenting, hating on me, like, bro, where are the wheels? Like, fucking haters. I don't know. It was still a flying vehicle. It looked like a Tesla on the inside, to be honest, like the interface. But these were all Chinese companies, bro. The Chinese are coming up with crazy shit. Chinese could take over if they didn't need the US market. If they didn't need us to buy all their shit, they could definitely take over. Well, we're the consumers, so. So you guys think I should do that maybe? I might do that maybe tomorrow or next week. Just opened a position at 1320 ETH and stop loss at 1340. You opened a position? I actually have to open a position after this live stream. I'm going to go do that. Let me see. Let me see if you entered this the right way. I'm just kidding. But I actually do want to see. I'm just fucking with you. Okay. Oh, you entered at 1340. Oh, lucky you. Huh. That's good. That's great. So you're in a profit 4%. Did you use leverage? Oh, order limit. Okay. How much leverage are you gonna use? Okay, no leverage. Okay, cool. I see what you mean. Okay, cool. Yeah, bro, to be honest, I don't want this channel to be like just bullshit analysis telling people, "Oh, we're going to the moon." I know a lot of people do that and they blow up quick doing that, but I don't know. You guys tell me, like, you guys been watching like most of the analysis? You guys been watching most of the videos? You guys seen like you guys watch usually daily like the videos I post on Bitcoin and price updates? Do you guys think it's been relatively accurate so far? Like the things I say, are they like they happen good amount of the time? Okay, good. Cool. Spot on. Okay, good. Yeah. That's that's what I'm trying to do, bro. I don't want to post bullshit. You know, some of these YouTubers, they're in here in Dubai too. I don't want to talk bad about them, but I won't say their name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. But they're good guys and all, but they like basically just blew up by cheating, like telling people to that they're entering this trade and this is gonna happen, but it's all just for hype. And it gets them millions of views, but their viewers lose so much money. And that's why if you go read their comments, their YouTube comments on their price updates, it's all negative. It's like, bro, I lost this much because of you. You told me this was gonna happen. Like, of course, none of this is financial advice. I should have said that from the beginning, but you know, I'm trying to give you guys analysis, like trades I would enter. I'm not gonna give you anything I wouldn't do. If I give you guys a trade, that means I entered it, okay? But that's good. So you set an order for, yeah. I would probably enter something like this and stop loss something like that. And that's a good opportunity right there. It's Ethereum, like I've been saying in all my videos, Ethereum has a lot of room to move down, guys. More so than Bitcoin. So in my opinion, something like this is not unlikely for Ethereum to come down to $1,000, and that's a 20% profit. I tend to use 3x leverage, 4x, so bam. Basically almost doubling my money on that trade. I might enter this too though as soon as I see an opportunity. If I see a little pump happen, a little fake out, I'll enter then. I'll enter with maybe 20,000, 25,000 US, and I will see how that goes. Definitely. Okay, bro. For sure. I will do that. And I mean, I didn't want to do like lives because I don't think I have enough viewers yet. But even if it's just 3 people, I'll start doing lives every, I don't know. I'll do them often. But if I'm not really that good at it, this is the first time I've ever even done a live, so we'll see. Hopefully over the next months it grows and more people join in, and then from there I think we can have a lot more fun with the content. I actually want to make a video soon about I already made a video about Binance getting hacked. It was just a quick update, but some of these hackers are it's super interesting how they do it. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but basically this guy hacked Poly Network, which if you guys don't know, let me show you. Poly Network it's a DeFi platform, and essentially this guy stole about $600 million, guys. 600 million he took from them, okay? And he realized it would be really hard to launder the money. So he ended up actually sending them a message, guys, sending them an email. He opened a dialogue stating that he wanted to return the money because he probably didn't want to deal with Tornado Cash or laundering it. So he literally just sent them a message, guys. And as you can see right here, he sent them a message. He said, I want to return all the money. I don't want any problems. So they offered him a job and a $500,000 gift reward for returning it. And they offered him a job as chief security advisor. How crazy is that? This type of thing happens a lot in crypto, which is why I love crypto. It's so crazy. Have you guys heard of that story? It is insane, and I know a lot of people exaggerate and lie about this type of shit, but you can Google this shit like it's crazy. There have been a couple of incidents I wanted to make a video about because I feel like it would help the channel grow. But yeah, literally. He hacked the exchange for 600 million and then asked them, I don't think he asked for a job, but they offered him a job because of how good he was at hacking. Obviously, if someone hacks you that crazy, you should offer them a job because you want them on your team. But anyways, I wanted to point this out to you guys. I actually wanted to look at this right now after we stopped talking about that topic. So I want to compare right here, guys. Do you guys think this coming recession will be actually as bad as they say it is? Because I do think recessions are actually a good opportunity for growth. Obviously, if you don't have money to invest, recessions suck, but I think people should take advantage of recessions and really use them to be able to buy at a discount, you know? But you hear a lot of people talking about how this recession is going to be even worse than 2008 financial crisis. You know, they say it's going to be even worse than the dot-com bubble. So I want to ask what you guys think. Because now, obviously, I don't count the COVID crash, guys. You guys know COVID was a fake crash. I mean, it wasn't really a real, the pandemic was not a real market, crash, guys. It was just quick fear and right back up. Look at this. I mean, the candle dumped. How much did we dump during COVID, though? I remember it was a huge panic attack. Yeah, we dumped 30%, but we shot right back up literally like the same month. So I don't consider that a crash. But 2008, and this is the S&P I'm comparing, by the way, but 2008, 50% crash. That's pretty bad. That's horrible, actually. 99, 2000, 50% crash. So yeah, I mean, do you guys think that's what we're looking at for this time? My brother, if I start an account with $5,000, is that a good amount to trade crypto with? I'm currently trading and my confidence is not great. Bro, honestly, okay. I see what you mean. Bro, honestly, when I started trading, personally, just even for me to learn, and you have to make, honestly, bro, I don't want to tell you this as a bad thing, but I think everyone who's a successful trader and who has been doing it a long time, they've lost money and they've made money, right? But if you're not comfortable trading, if you're not comfortable, let me put it this way, if you're not comfortable losing $5,000, possibly, don't trade with $5,000, okay? So if I'm okay with losing $1,000 or $500, obviously you're not okay with it. Obviously you'd rather not lose it. You get what I mean, though. You'd rather not lose the money, of course, but if if you're okay with losing the 5,000 or at least a piece of it, because I'm hoping you're using tight stop losses and managing your risk, but $5,000 is an okay amount to start. But if you're very new, why would you even need that much, honestly? You know, I'm making a video about this right now, guys. I haven't finished editing it yet, but you can make $100, $80 a day with $500, and I'm gonna upload that to prove it to you guys. I'm gonna post the video. 30-40% crash. I understand what you mean, yeah. What do you think of the Bitcoin price action right now? Is it ripping off the roof too fast? Well, we were just talking about this, but let's do it since you just joined, Mr. Eric. Yeah, we were just talking about this. So, let me take a look at the chart. When you say right now, you just mean generally, like these days, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we just went over that. The reason that happened, bro, if you look it up, the CPI inflation data just came out. And that's the reason we saw this crazy candle here. People just basically, inflation just was higher than predicted by the experts and economists. So people panicked. And we saw the same thing in the stock market. So we saw Bitcoin dump and jump real quick. But yeah, essentially just the reports came out stating that inflation is still way higher than we'd like. So in general, if you don't know what this means, it just means that in the next couple of months, we're going to have to see the US keep raising interest rates over and over. And if you still don't know what that means, then how do I make it simple? If they keep raising the interest rates, it's going to be harder and harder for people to borrow money, to spend money. to invest money. So that's why when you see Jerome Powell speaking, everyone's all tuned in and trading the market and shorting it, because his words hold a lot of power, guys. So that's the reason for that. When you see people talking about interest rates, the higher the interest rates go, the more it's called quantitative tightening, guys. So they're restricting liquidity, just like the opposite of what happened during the pandemic. Remember, everyone had money during the pandemic. People who usually have no money all of a sudden have access to a little bit of money. And what did they do with it? You get what I mean? So just, yeah, I mean, it's the opposite of what happened in the pandemic. They printed too much, and we saw what happened when they printed too much, guys. It's even reflected in Bitcoin. Now, obviously, it's a good thing for us. We made money on Bitcoin. Hopefully, you took some profits, guys. But this whole run up, the COVID, from starting of COVID, March 2020 till October 2021, what we saw happening with the stock markets, it was all fake, guys. It was all injected growth, because they were literally giving money to everyone. PPP, EDD, you name it. Like, they were giving money out like it was candy. So that's why we saw this huge run up, guys. So it makes sense that we have a correction. It makes sense. Okay, definitely, bro. Yes, I will start doing that. I will start trading live and we'll have fun with it. I'm just trying to grow the channel a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just because even right now, I mean, we only have like 4 or 5 people in here, so it's okay though. I think slowly it will work out and I'll do that. We'll trade together. You guys can watch how I trade everything. Because to be honest, I wasn't that good at trading in the beginning. It took some time. It took me a while to figure it out, watch really, really good traders, really experienced people, and learn from them. And it took time. But eventually you get good at it and it becomes like a very good skill. It just becomes something you can take advantage of. Like I said though, don't get greedy. Don't chase trades. If you get stopped out of a trade and the trade goes the wrong way, don't look for another point to enter again and enter again. Don't chase the trade. Let the trade come to you. If you get stopped out of a trade, you take a small loss, you say, okay, I'm going to wait for the next opportunity. Same thing I did over here with Ethereum. I missed this trade. I actually didn't take it, and I caught myself because I was really angry that I missed it, because it was a perfect opportunity to make a quick, good profit, and I missed out on it. I missed this. I wanted to take it, but look what happened. We dumped. I thought I missed it. We came right back up. So it looks like I didn't miss it, right? And that's why, as a trader now, I don't rush myself and get overly excited or sad. Now I can see that I do have an opportunity to trade this in Ethereum, and I'm going to trade it when the time is right. Check what I sent you on email. What do you mean sent me on email? The liquidation levels for ETH, my entry level could be a little high. What do you mean? Entry levels could be a little high? Why? Show me on the chart here. You think so? I don't think so, bro. You think my entry level is too high? Tell me what level you said you would enter at. Which entry do you think is too high for my Ethereum trade? Because personally, it's a short position, so I would definitely like to enter somewhere around the resistance, but you might be right. If I adjust this to this, maybe you're right. Maybe I could enter something like here. But even that, I mean, I'd like to enter at the resistance, bro. That's how I'd like to trade it. With a tight stop loss at around 1330, 1350 maybe. Oh, you would enter at 1320. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense, bro. Let's take a look, actually. I want to see this. Okay. That's very interesting how we had some volume here. There was a large, someone sold a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum even. There was a big sale here, but immediately price rocketed back up. We saw CPI, we saw people sell, and then we saw boom, back up. So that's good. I thought I missed out on this. But if you're saying you want to enter at 1320, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good entry point, bro. Obviously, you know, these can't be spot on, bro. When I draw these lines, obviously it can't be perfect, right? But that's a good point to enter, definitely. Yeah, I would think about that. But you know what? When we approach this point, there are probably so many people entering there, we might even want to push it up. Because they will get faked out, similar to what we saw here. So leave some room for margin. Leave them a little bit of margin for that. Leave some space for yourself. Yeah, I do that all the time. Sometimes I make 300, then lose 500, and it gets worse for me. Okay, bro, I'm gonna give you some free advice here. Um, if you're entering trades and if you lose, if you enter like 5 trades and you just ruin 5 trades in a row and you don't, you lose money on, let's say, 5 in a row, just stop trading for a while. Don't keep trading, trying to find another entry and find another. It's just like gambling, bro. What's the difference between gambling and investing, right? If you open a restaurant, that's a gamble, right? There's risk. If you go invest in the stock market, that's a gamble, right? There's risk. But you want to make sure you adjust your risk as much as possible. Manage your risk, right? So if you're losing trades all over the place, give yourself some time. Stop trading. I've done this a lot of times, bro. If I take 2, 3 losses in a row, the big ones, if it's just a small loss, that's okay. That's what stop losses are for. But if you keep taking losses on your trades, just give yourself some time. Stop trading the markets, reset, and come back in a week, in a few days, and see what you see. Maybe you see things differently. Also, write down all of your trades, bro, in a notebook, not like on a computer. Like, I'm serious. Write everything down. How you were feeling, what made you want to take the trade, what you ate for breakfast. Bro, I'm just kidding with that one, but write everything. I'm telling you guys everything that like I do, like just write it all down. I really need to go buy a monitor because this is fucked up. I have to keep switching between the stream and the charts and the stream and the charts. I'm gonna go get a monitor sometime this weekend so that I can do this really the right way. Of course, yeah. Are you gonna post it? Yeah, I'm gonna post the short as soon as I enter, of course. Guys, when I post videos and I tell you I'm entering a position, I would not put any position up that I don't think is a good position that I wouldn't take myself. I'm not here trying to fuck people over like some other YouTubers. I'm trying to make a good, honest channel with good, honest feedback and good, honest analysis. I want people to see where I am thinking, how I'm thinking, and what I'm thinking about doing. Because honestly, if I just bullshit you guys and tell you that Bitcoin's going to the moon, Ethereum's going up to the moon, that's just not going to help anybody. I'm just going to end up being wrong all the time, and people end up disliking you a lot for that, to be honest. So any trade I take, I will be updating you immediately. Your friend suggested I open a Discord. I'll start a Discord today or something, and you guys can all join, and you'll see everything I do as soon as I do it. But yes, in the meantime, if I do enter a trade, I do post it on YouTube immediately, and I tell you what I traded and how I did it. Cool. Good. You should start doing that. That's a good way to get better at trading and understand how to do it better. I want to go through this with you guys because this is something I like doing when I am bored. Let's take a look at the news. Crypto prices dump on CPI day. Elon Musk's 20k Bitcoin call and play. Oh, what did Elon Musk say? Let's see this. This is cool. I did not know Elon Musk was back in the crypto space again. Fucking shit up for us. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna post all my trades for you. You'll see them. Let's see what happened with Elon Musk. After pumping and dumping today, hitting a low of 18k, Bitcoin price quickly pumped back to 19. CPI data, we already know all this, blah blah blah. What did Elon Musk say? Okay. Elon Musk tweeted one word last night, $20,000. And then he posted no tweets after. It suggests the billionaire is expecting Bitcoin to recover to that level area in the short term. Okay, so Elon Musk thinks Bitcoin is going to 20K, guys. And you guys remember what happened in 2020, 2019 when he made a prediction? The price shot up. It seems like people really trust him and listen to what he says. He had a huge impact on Bitcoin in 2019. You guys remember that? How hard Bitcoin pumped up from 14 to 15 to 20, like it was crazy because he made a tweet about Bitcoin and Doge. Look at Doge. I mean, Elon Musk is like the only guy responsible for Doge and what happened with Doge. He started that whole thing, guys. So think about how much influence he really has. So he's thinking Bitcoin is going to 20K. Let's see. I want to take a look at if he's just bullshitting or if he's for real. Yeah, I mean, that's not far off at all, honestly. If that's what he thinks, I could see that. I don't know why he would make that prediction, though, because that's not a crazy prediction or anything. I mean, 20K is pretty much, what, $700 away? What's the big deal there? Why did he even feel the need to tweet that? The 3% move. You know what's funny, actually? I've actually entered a short based on what Elon Musk tweets. Obviously, that's not a good strategy, but I saw Elon Musk tweet something about Bitcoin that day and how it's the future. And I just knew as soon as I happened to get on Twitter the perfect time. It was posted seconds ago, and I knew it would have an effect just because it always does when he says something. So I entered a short, and I was actually able to close like $6,000 when I did that. It was crazy. I mean, it's not a good strategy, obviously, to do that, but you guys know when Elon Musk says something, it affects markets. He's a big deal. So, of course, if he says Bitcoin is going to pump, it ends up happening because people think, oh, it's Elon Musk. So let me buy it. Let me long it. So, yeah, I mean, I've done that before, but that's not a good strategy. I'm thinking about ending this now, guys, because it is 11 here in Dubai. I'm kind of tired. So let me know, do you guys like have any other questions, or is that all? If you want me to just answer anything, I'll probably post another video, a price update tomorrow, if anything cool happens in the market. I definitely would join Discord when you put it up. I'll be your first follower. Okay, cool, bro. I'll do it. Gotta finish up this article for ski. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. Make the Discord. I'll make it, guys. I'll make it. So you guys can, and if you guys don't mind, just share the channel too with people, whoever you guys know that's into crypto, that wants to learn how to trade. I know I've lately just been doing like price updates and news updates, but I will start posting videos on actual technicals and strategy. I just don't want to be doing that if there's no one watching, because then what's the point? No one's gonna actually see it. But it's honestly good though. It's good though. I've been seeing some real, like, people always talk shit on YouTube and how fucked up the algorithm is, but I mean, it's not been long since I started doing this. Just I wanted to put actual knowledge and content out rather than just trading and making money all day in crypto. I want to share it with some people and put it online and try to see if I can teach some people some things about crypto. And honestly, it's been good. It's been growing relatively well. So I think definitely I'm going to start posting more technicals and strategy on how I trade and how I enter a trade. So if you guys want to see that type of thing, if you guys are trading very often, I'll definitely start doing that. Last thing I want to show you guys though before I go, right here, I want to make this clear, guys, because people kept commenting this on a video. So this is the last support that I actually see for Bitcoin, guys. And that's why I keep using the term free fall. It is a free fall in my opinion after we lose where we're currently at. And where we're currently at is a huge support, guys. Look at this. Since over here in 2020, 2019, you can see how much it's held us up. It is a pure free fall, guys, until this next support, which is 16K. So I just want you guys to know that if we lose this, I don't see much movement out here. So that's why I keep saying that, guys. Trust me, a lot of people would appreciate you doing that. Okay, bro, I'll start doing it. I'll be posting a lot of technicals and try to show people what I know about crypto and try to help them make better trades and whatnot. And yeah, I'll start doing also the live trading, degenerate trading, as they call it. I'll maybe start the first video I do, I'll start with $5,000-$10,000 and we'll go from there. If I get a lot of people who are interested and like it, I'll start going up higher numbers. We'll trade with 50K live on camera, so let me know. But yeah. What's this? ALZ. Is this a typo? What is it? What is that? Is that all? Any other questions or is that all? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, sounds good. Definitely. So you guys don't have any other questions about price or what, anything you want to know about trading or Bitcoin or whatever? Anything? Because I'm about to go. I have a meeting tomorrow actually with another exchange. I'm gonna meet their marketing team. You guys, it's crazy, these marketing teams out here. They have so much capital to inject into crypto, but they have no idea how to do it. So it's really funny actually. They need help from a 23-year-old kid who apparently they have a whole marketing team that can't do it the right way. Okay, sounds good. So I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, bro, good night to you also. I'll see you guys whenever. This was like first stream I've ever done, so I'm pretty trash at this, bro. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that's all. I answered everything. Cool. Okay. So join the next live and yeah, we'll do some crazy shit.